Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into my full review of the Black Rock, the brand new Tier 11 American tank for the said company personal missions. But before we get into the details, there is something that's been bugging me. Seriously, how did they manage to split one tank into 3 versions, and why does the Tier 11 somehow feel weaker than the Tier 9? Anyway, let's talk about the grinding first. It took me around 1000 battles, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, to finally unlock it on October 13th. I have been played in both completely stock and fully upgraded, and yeah, the difference is night and day. Right now I have got over 100 battles in this thing, so I think it's safe to say I really know how it performs. So back up, because we are about to break down everything, starting with the most painful topic. Its armor and the questionable gun elevation angles, and of course we will compare it with some of its rivals. Let's get started. Now, to really understand where the Black Rock stands, let's compare it to its family, the Concept 1B, Tier 9 and the Griffon Tier 10. All three tanks share a very similar armor layout and almost identical turret design. The Concept 1B definitely has the strongest hull armor, while the Black Rock takes the crown for having the toughest turret of the trio. But there is a catch. Somewhere along the way, the Black Rock lost about 2 degrees of gun depression, and trust me, that's missing degree hurt a lot. If it had even a single upgrade option that restored just one of these degrees, it would feel so much better to play. Right now, these small angles really limit how well it can use terrain, and for a tank that relies on its turret, that's a big deal. Let's start from his hull armor. It's 300-320 upper plate and 240-250 in the middle. It's not much. In his sides armor, it's not much either. And when you try to side scraping, this armor becomes much weaker than before. But there is some trick how you can use it. His armor. When you play right Z in reverse side scraping, you have enough armor on his sides against hit, and against AP you have ricochet, so it's fine. But when you are missing a lot against AP, it still can be dodged, but against hit it's already over. But in far sides it's still be okay. So in total we have armor, but not so toughest and not so easiest to use it in live battles. And back to his most strongest side, his turret. Look at these numbers. It's indeed quite a good armor for a turret for these vehicles. And there is one trick you can use it when Black Rock playing against you using his turret. You can use AP to ricochet from his mask. There is one weaker side of this tank. When this tank plays from his turret angles, these armor plates sides, if you see them, you can easy to penetrate. This side is having amazing armor, amazing. But this, if you get lucky, you will penetrate it easily. So in total, this vehicle have a quite strong turret, and these screens that's not penetrated. You cannot penetrate them, only if you shooting like that. In other option, shell will go through without damage. When you're grinding through said company to finally unlock this tank, you really start to believe it's going to be the ultimate beast, the true endgame reward. You see these insane average damage numbers for the 3 marked players and think, yeah, once I get it, I will be dropping 4 to 7 hit damage every match. But that's not how it goes. The BlackRock doesn't forgive mistakes. It loads HP really fast, and it's not always easy to fully use its unique secondary shot mechanic, the one that triggers after you penetrated twice and then fires 2 shells 1 second apart on the third shot. I would call this feature more a safety mechanic, because if you miss your first shot, the charged one after that has a noticeably tire dispersion cycle. It's help, but it's not a magic fix. And honestly, I wish its shell velocity was higher. 900 in stock and 1000 with the perk just feels too slow for a so-called universal tank. Overall, it's a good tank, but not an easy one to master. On maps where you need -10 of gun depression, where vehicles like T-803 or Breaker can comfortably play hull down, the BlackRock struggles. You either don't have enough gun of angle to play safety, or you have to expose your hull, which is a way too fragile for close combat. And of course, you are going to get focused. Arty loves you, and so do enemy tanks that rush you just to ruin your game. If I had to rate it, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's strong, but the lack of armor and constant focus make it stressful experience to play. Now I will show you one of my best games in it, where I managed to highlight its strong points, and you will see for yourself how even when you're using terrain, those missing gun depression degrees make all the difference, and how quickly this tank can lose HP. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next videos.